Hey, welcome back to another very long but exciting tutorial. I hope you get a bit out of this. It's been very jumbled and very messed up, but hopefully I've pieced it together in a way that's reasonably understandable. Okay, well, we're going to talk about filters and applying a background. First of all, let me show you an overview of the filters, or what they actually are, or what's the whole point. This is the print that we produced from the first stage. Would that be the first stage? No, it's the second stage. Cutting, transforming, and making a basic print, I think. Yeah, okay, well, this is the print that we've got from that. We can just zoom out. Okay, well, at the moment, we want to start putting filters into this. I'm going to start waffling. Sorry, stop waffling in a minute. Okay, so first of all, this has to be a flattened image. In other words, it can't have this transparent background. And the way we do this is simply just by going Layer, Flatten Image. And it's going a bit slowly, but it should flatten. There we go. We have now a nice flattened image. Okay, well, let's go into our filters. If you're in CS3, CS2, or any Adobe Photoshop, you should have this filter tab here, and it'll have most of these in here. There are a few new ones, but pretty much they should all be in there. Now, luckily with the CS3, I can just click on any one of these here, and it'll take me into a dialog box. Once again, it's all very slow today for some reason. Anytime soon, perhaps? No? Okay, yeah, here we go. We have this dialog box. Okay, I know the reason why this is performing slowly, and this is something it's good that this has happened, because you should do this. The image, as you can see, is about over 100 centimeters, so I'm just going to reduce that image just by going Image Adjustments, no, Image Size, a long time since I did this, and just taking it down to, let's say, I don't know, 45 centimeters is fine. We can always scale it back up afterwards if we want to. 150 pixels is perfect, so let's just go OK. And that should give us something that's a little bit more workable. Also, we don't need all this white crap in the outside. We can always trim that down, so we can crop that. Okay, now we have an image that should be able to function well. Also, make sure it's RGB color. For some reason, CMYK color, your filters won't work. Well, mine won't. Maybe yours will. So I'm just going to go back in to our filters. Okay, that's much quicker, which is perfect. And here we go. So this is our first filter, colored pencil. And if you've seen the blog, you'll know all this kind of quick overview of all the different filters and what they kind of achieve. Some of them are fantastic, some of them, are pretty good, some of them are pretty awful. And obviously you can play around with the scale, with these kind of different properties on the sidebar, and each filter has a different property which plays around with different things. But one I want to show you, because I think it's a really valuable tool, is this cutout one right here. And what it does is it allows you to kind of digitize your pattern into a color block. In other words, it replaces your photograph into maybe, there you go, 8 levels of color, and it obviously blocks them in relevant areas. So that's quite nice, especially when you're overlaying that on top of photographs. We'll come to that in dark rows, which should come along in a minute. That's basically where I show you how to create the dark rows print. I've named it that, by using this filter and overlaying it over a photographic image. It's actually very, very nice. It creates kind of like an interesting effect. But yeah, let me just go through these. I mean, there are literally just under about 100 of these different filters that you can use, and obviously they all apply in different ways to different prints. I mean, if this was a leopard skin or a graphic print, these filters will apply in different ways and create different effects. Also, by altering these as well, and kind of messing around with the print in the first place, it's literally limitless to what you can achieve using filters in Adobe Photoshop. You just have to have, something in mind, or at least be open, to not be fixed on what you want, to be very open.